Sometimes it's difficult to know when to cut someone off, especially when they themselves work in the industry. The other day, I had a guy come into my bar who was, a little toasty, I'll admit it. But realistically, he probably just got off his shift and he had had a few shift drinks. And every other time he had been in my bar, he had been quiet and unassuming, super respectful, and really just like kept to himself, had a beer, and waited for someone to chat with him. When he first walked in, I was dealing with other customers, so when he said hi to me, I didn't quite clock exactly how drunk he was. So by the time I realized my mistake, I had already put a cocktail in front of him. And for the most part, all of his conversation after that was really enthusiastic, but it was really weird. Like, he kept telling me he was going to the library later to learn about India because he had just discovered cooking with curry. He also kept trying to not hit on the lovely young lady who sat kind of close to him. But he was patently not hitting on her in a very hitting on her manner. And also, he got into a conversation with an older couple wherein at some point he talked about how they must still love each other because they're probably fucking all the time. He kind of cleared out my bar. Like, after those conversations, those people cashed out and went home, which is bad. And if he had had another drink, I would have cut him off. But I wasn't going to go through the hassle of, like, taking the drink away from him. It just seemed like he was having a day that got away from him. And honestly, he was just really enthusiastic about wanting to go to the library and learn about curry. He kept holding up his bag and being like, smell this, there's black cardamom in here. It smells so good. But yeah, I think in this industry we make certain allocations for our peers. But we will be having a conversation the next time I see him. Not least of which because the next day he called my restaurant to make sure he didn't leave his backpack there because he couldn't find it. And I know he had his backpack in his hand when he was leaving out the door because he kept trying to get me to smell it.